Team Unlimited Tournament Finals are happening this weekend, March 19th. On Last Gen, we have Splash versus Swaggy P. Holmes. And on Current Gen, also known as Next Gen, we have Ty Debo versus...
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Cavaliers. For Los Angeles, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor. Show the home fans what to expect this year. Cavs, Lakers, tip-off coming right up.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we get married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I'll just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson alongside Doris Burke and Grant Hill. We'll check in with Allie LaForce in a moment. But first, our special guest this evening, former Female Athlete of the Year, Candace Parker. Hey, Candace.
Hey, thanks, VA. I'm a big fan of your show.
Great to have you with us. And here's the look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Russell Westbrook.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Stevens in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers. And it's lights out in at the point guard position. Well, Candace, it seems like Markkanen's going to be a productive big man for years to come in the NBA. What do you think is the key for him to become a true impact player there?
To be a true impact player, you have to be consistent. And I think that's the biggest thing. You see Lauri have these high ceilings, and you see him come in and dominate a game. And then there's little spurts where he's not as dominant. So he definitely needs to come in and just continue to be consistent.
Marking it outside. Pass to Mobley. To the inside. Here's Garland.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? As he's so aggressive, he plays assertively, and that to me is the key for young players.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to G.
Oh,
He jams it straight down.
that lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
At the line for Los Angeles.
One shot. Here's Garland. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland the rebound. Allen the pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Here's G, and he lobs it up. Here's B. He's off on that one. Nice D from Allen. Foster misses. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Mobley. Inside. Poke loose. Here's lights out. Easy two on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Garland. Back to Allen. Fade away. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no looks. They're so good. Man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no looks.
B grabs a board. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to G. To the paint. Here's Foster. That shot is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
And coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 20 left in the first. Here's lights out. The layup off target. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Now here's Rondo. Not a lot of room. They now take the lead. The Lakers trail. Westbrook left side. Soft touch off the glass.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
Pass to Rondo. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Windler. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. .36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Here's Osman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anthony.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Jenny Osmond.
calls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. To the middle. Pass to Rondo. That one doesn't drop. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Well, Candace, the Milwaukee Bucks winning the 2021 title, it just goes to show you that small market teams, big market teams, every fan base should know their team has a chance to win if they're run properly. And we saw that with the Bucks last season.
Well, we're seeing the support from the entire city, the entire state, and how great it is to see a team like that has had a superstar that decided to stay with the Bucks, that re-signed when many probably would have left. How important it is for that city. And so I think that, a lot of teams are going to take this blueprint and try to recreate it.
We've got Dwight Howard. He's out there with Anthony. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's lights out in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, "I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do."
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Oh, that's good. And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come to the picture, Candace?
Yeah, I grew up with 2 older brothers, and all we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but to have an opportunity to broadcast along some of the icons of the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time, it's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. From the high post. Gee, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
It can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Garland finds Allen, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before. But growing up, is there a player or players who you've had in your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game, trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those 2.
Nice. No good on that one. Good on the second one. The Cavaliers leading. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the rim. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Take a break. Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I'd like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Mobley. It's stolen. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Garland. G's shot is good.
Well, just incredible instinct from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
Here's Garland. And a nice finish on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Westbrook against Garland. Westbrook can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Lets a floater go. Garland, no good. Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks as always for your insights.
Thanks so much, Ryan. This is great. Looking forward to the next one.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Allen finds Garland. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Lakers trail. Lets it go from 11. Foster with the bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Allen. Garland against Westbrook. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 2. Here's Stevens. Misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
To the inside. Throws it up high. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Inside.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Frank Vogel, and Coach, the offense seemed to get on track in the second quarter. What changed for you?
We just settled down offensively. It seemed like we had some nerves early on in the game. We were attacking the paint, trying to play extra pass basketball, but we were a little hesitant. And I thought we just settled down in this quarter.
Hopefully more aggressive in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game. Their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Cavs trailing. On the court for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's G. Cavaliers with a rebound. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Here's lights out. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to G. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Back to Allen. Left side Garland. And rejected. It's out of bounds to Cleveland. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Cavaliers substitution, Kevin Love, D. Wade, Jenny Osmond, Rajon Rondo.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. B grabs the board.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Speedy. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Osman. Marking it outside. From downtown, sends it home from 3-point land. Rondo, he's got 7.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's G, covered by Love, down low. Here's B. No good on the shot, and it's Cleveland the other way. Takes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A nice shot by Speedy. 5 points in the game.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Markkanen outside. Here's Osman. Back to Markkanen. Outside. Rondo. It's blocked. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. The second chance points on the tip in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Their coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Anthony's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Wade. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's G. Love with the defensive effort.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now here's Rondo. Defense right on him. To the left wing. From 13, B grabs a board.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
The baseline J is on the way. Lights out, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Osman. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Shooting for Cleveland, Jay Osman.
And he can't get the first one. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Love. Mobley comes in for Wade. Stevens is checked in for Windler. And Garland is subbed in for Rondo. He does not get the second one. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. G. A good-looking shot from the wing. 12 points for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Anthony, and it's lights out in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Here's Stevens. Back to Garland. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. The Lakers in the lead. Here's lights out. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Garland. Tightly guarded. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Foster for the finish. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's G. Pass to Foster. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Speedy. Rejected by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
The Cavs trailing. Timeout call, the Cavaliers. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Reporter Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Deflected.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
To the paint. Outside Garland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Rondo, he's checked in for Garland. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Inside. Here's Mobley. Knocked loose. And the layup falls.
Defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. The New Balance Player of the Game.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Lights out. That's good.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
That's the lights out. From 13, Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Rondo on the take. And he comes up with a bucket.
Hey, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's lights out. Checked by Rondo. And it's blocked. And they recover it. 6 to shoot. Here's Gene. The rebound by Markkanen. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. Down low. Here's Mobley. Pass to Stevens. Here's Mobley. Shot from the mid-range. Here's Stevens. Outside. Rondo. The offensive rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that's an intentional foul. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Lakers lead by 9.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And there's the lob, and it's Allen who slams it home.
The gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's lights out. And so it's the Lakers with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.